Hello everybody and welcome to Holstin. Set in an eerie, isolated 90s Polish town consumed by an ominous presence. We've come looking for answers, but everyone seems possessed by something foul. Explore the festering town, interrogate locals, and fight ungodly manifestations to get the truth. I thought it was going to be a point and click. Just freaking kick these about. Get these out of here. Yeah, I'm not sure how. Whoa. A broken key is jammed inside. There is no way to take it out. Oh, there's gotta be some way. You know, you melt a glue stick and then stick it in. You see all those, like, how to do videos, right? Okay, so we desperately need the light. 1835. Yeah, that seems like a code. Come on. So, there we go. I was about to say, like, how do we rotate? Plastic box mounted on the wall. A faint electrical hum can be heard coming from it. Door stuck and won't open without a narrow tool. Okay. Well, there was something here. You came to town Jezorn Kolonia. This is a Polish town. I don't know how to speak Polish, so apologies. But that's what the town's called. With one goal, to find your friend Bartek and bring him home. The search has led you to this place, the Janowski house. Some clues point that you can find the underground tunnels map here. If that is true, you'll be able to reach your next stop, the brewery, the last known whereabouts of Bartek. One of a few sane people in the town is waiting by the entry. By the entry phone? Phone assisting you from a distance? I feel like there's some sort of punctuation. Waiting by the entry phone assisting you from a distance. Her name is Anita, and you're stuck together in this mess of a situation, whether you like it or not. She certainly doesn't. Remember that whenever you get stuck, you can check the map, look at your inventory, and go through any notes you have found. Inspect your surroundings, look for clues, and use any advice you can. The Trinity knows you're gonna need it. Who's the Trinity? Am I the Trinity? This place is not there to help you. Neither will it accept your help. It's too late for that. Just kidding, the padlock code is 2137. Please mind that while the events happening in this demo are considered canon, this particular gameplay bit will not be included in the actual game, and that it's still missing a lot of the cool stuff that we're working on. With love, Sonka. Hey, totally understandable. 2137 is what it was? Yeah, okay. My brain works good. I can remember short bouts of information. So when do I just leave? The entry... Oh, so it literally did mean the entryway phone. I've never heard of the term entry phone. Then again, I've never had a phone mounted to the wall right by the entryway. An entry phone mounted on the wall. Can I just leave? I can't leave without these blueprints. That makes sense. Understandable. There's a lot of goo. And it doesn't like light. Does it stay? Nope. Okay. Can I touch it? Let's try touching it. I can't. I mean, I can touch it. I just can't, like, die from it, you know? This is a small lamp with a shade. It's missing a light bulb. What will you do? Light bulb is still necessary for it to work. Why don't I just knock this over? Wouldn't that be way easier than trying to get another bulb? Yeah, look at that. Honestly, that's the most fun part of the game right now. Just the physics. It's impressive on how, like, retro-y this is, yet like the fact that physics are a thing clearly means that they put the time and effort. Locked from the other side, a joyful female humming can be heard coming from the room. She does sound pretty joyful. Show me goo. I don't see a light. Except for there. The sink is inoperable. It's entirely clogged with ooze. This is a small lamp with a shade. What will you do? Flick the switch. Switch doesn't seem to work. Perhaps there's no power. I guess take the bulb. We need to go upstairs. And we can't get to the washer, which also seems to be important. Whoa. There's a lot happening in this room. A dirty armchair. There are cigarette holes in the upholstery. So I can't move a whole lot in here, so clearly power or something needs to turn on. Have we been in this room? No. This is entirely new. Switch doesn't seem to work. Perhaps there's no power. It does seem that way. There are many fridge magnets with city names. Zakopane, Sopot, Warsaw, Krakow. Pot filled with chopped vegetables and egg coated in mayonnaise. Egg salad? It sounds like you just described egg salad. You could have just said egg salad. Dishes with stale leftovers. The oilcloth is covered with greasy drops of chicken soup. And a phone? I'm hearing a phone somewhere. Long scratches on the floor, likely caused by moving pieces of furniture. Yeah, it looks like they barricaded the door. And then whatever this is. A set of decorative plates with folk patterns. Oh. Interesting. The phone must be coming from the other... Ugh. Man. Okay, so I think they're trying to say that the ooze does, like, disintegrate what it touches. The game is just kind enough to not have it disintegrate me on impact. He's like coughing. There's a phone. Is it the entryway? It is the entryway. How's the situation? I'm fine. There's a lot of goo. There's no power. I didn't... The Janowskis, the family that lives there. Have you met any of them? What does it look like? Nothing's usual. What do you want me to say? Listen, if you want your stupid map to get to this Bartek of yours, look around the house. Try getting as much light as possible. The ooze doesn't like electric light. Talk to the damn kid. Maybe he'll cough something up to you. What? How do you... Shit, there's something coming at me. I need to hide. Just find the kid. Say you're his uncle or whatever the fuck. Just don't make him angry or scared. Stay safe. I'll be around in case you need to talk to someone with a brain. She sounds very kind and gentle. What kid? Is there a kid somewhere? Oh. The kid isn't there. How did she know about a kid when even I didn't know about a kid?
Hello. Ktoś tu jest?
Hello, is someone there?
Hey.
Hey, listen, please. I need you to help me. This is really awkward. Are you Mr. Bartek? Yes. Uncle Mr. Bartek? The one with the notebook asking about things? Yeah, that's me. Uncle Mr. Bartek. It's me. Maciek. Why is it so dark everywhere, Maciek? I don't know. For real. The white dress lady messed with the electricity box in the vestibule. Okay. I'm assuming she's the white dress lady. I have a light bulb. I can go upstairs now. Problem is, the switch doesn't seem to work. Perhaps there's no power. How is there power downstairs but not upstairs? Are you talking like one fuse is blown out? I'm assuming. Well, I have a knife. Don't know what I'm going to use for it. I won't take things from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock the door. It's very broken. I won't take thinks, I'm assuming they meant things, from Grandpa's and Grandma's room, especially when they lock the door. And then that just repeats over and over again.
Wujek pan Bartek?
What?
Maciek?
How did you get here?
Tutaj? Jak to
Maciek,
weszłeś?
are you magical?
Powiedzmy,
Let's
że
just say
jestem
that
bardzo
I'm very
dobrze
good at
wchowanego.
hide and seek.
Właśnie dlatego, panie.
That's why the
białej
white dress
sukienki
lady
mnie nie
didn't find me.
znalazła.
I see.
Rozumiem. Bawiłeś się, że
Did you play with light bulbs and fuses?
Nie,
No, I
naprawdę
didn't,
nie.
for real.
Powiedz prawdę.
Tell the truth. I need
Muszę
to know where
wiedzieć,
they
gdzie
are.
są.
No dobra.
Okay, I got
Przestraszyłem
scared
się,
when the
przyszła
white dress
ta pani
lady
od
came.
białej sukienki. Potem se
Then
pomyślałem,
I figured
że ona
that
też
she'd be
może
afraid
się
of the
bać
dark.
ciemności.
Everyone
Każdy
is.
się boi. Poszedłem do skrzynki
I went to the
i
fuse
zacząłem
box and
wykręcać
started
korek
unscrewing the
i wtedy
fuses.
usłyszałem hałas.
Then I heard that noise.
Jaki hałas?
What noise?
Nie mogę ci powiedzieć.
Can't tell you, it was
Był
super
bardzo
scary, I
straszny.
freaked out.
Spanikowałem. Pamiętam tylko tyle,
All I
że biegłem do
remember
salonu
was
i
that I
schowałem
ran to
się
the
pod
living room
kanapą.
and hid under the couch. Ran to the living room and hid under the couch. Well, I can't go to the living room, I don't think. I need like a flashlight or something. Long scratches on the floor. Likely caused by moving a piece of furniture. Again, that adds up. There is furniture that has been moved. Plastic plate on the light switch is crushed. It's completely inoperable now. Flip the switch. A light bulb is necessary for it to work. Yeah, but I only have one light bulb. Long scratches on the floor, likely caused by moving a piece of furniture. Yeah, like I only have one. I only have one light bulb, and it's used to get up here. What now? Is this the first time Mommy let you on your own? Shine light on the ooze if it blocks you. Move stuff around.
Jak jesteś taka mądra, to
If
czemu
you're
nie
so
wejdziesz na
knowledgeable,
środka
why
i
don't
sama
you
tego
come
nie
inside and do it yourself?
Sure,
Sure, you need my 40 kilograms of living weight to push some furniture. So I'm gonna do the thing, right? No? This isn't what I'm supposed to do? That's insane. That's like the one thing I figured I would need to do.
Huh?
Okay, so I think I understand the brief realization that came to my head. Every time it says there's a scratch. Whoa, it's really hard to... Every time it says there's a scratch is when I can move furniture, I'm assuming? But it still doesn't fix the fact that I need light
Kurwa.
in order to kind of access some of these areas. The door is stuck and won't open without an arrow tool. What will you do? Use the knife. Fuse box door is now open. Okay, now the fun part. Figuring out where the heck this goes. Also, you have this whole situation. Because I still can't, for some reason, move any of this over. We need at least this light on. So, I guess now we just play with what works. Anything? No. I only have one bulb. Okay. We have at least one area that I can access. Musty odor comes from the washing machine. There are damp clothes inside. You found a watering can. I'm sorry, a watering can? What am I doing with a watering can? We don't need a bulb. I mean, honestly, we don't even need to come in here anymore. To my knowledge. Is there anything else? No. So we're kind of back at square one again. Because I need to get... Oh.
Hej,
Oh, what?
spróbuj schować się
Try to
pod
hide under the
kanapą w
couch to
salonie.
live... Ambush the
No tam
white...
się na-
Okay, there we go. This is what we're talking about. Sink is inoperable. It's entirely clogged with ooze. So it's like really backing everything up. Pot filled with chopped vegetables. Got this, which now opens something else. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Rain fiercely patters against the window as if it never intended to stop falling. We have a hammer, a knife, so many random things. I found a key with a tag. Will you keep it? Pipe, tape, nuts, bolts. It is strange. It's all just junk, all the while I'm carrying around a watering can. Seems a little, you know, rude to say the least. Bedroom. Now, is the bedroom this room? Tag can't be used here. Okay. Fair enough. Is this the bedroom? No. It's just taking me in the living room. A meat cleaver stuck to the table and dark red stains of blood dripping down the tablecloth. Let me just destroy all these chairs with my body.
Poważnie?
Door is locked. Okay, well I am now behind the couch. Still, I'm getting there. I can't see jack diddly. What did I pick up? I'm sorry, what? I did my last penance according to what our good provost said. My husband and I already have the results. The due date is set in August. Since my last confession, I've committed the following sins. I've argued with my mother, and I doubted my faith in the face of my father's sickness. I deeply regret all my sins. I'm scared I won't be able to join the penitent mass. I want to make atonement to purify my soul for my next penance. I'll do what was spoken in the sermon. I'll remove the root of evil from my body. God, I wish I knew what you're talking about. There's a charred hand in a pile of ashes. Not from what I see. Okay, so we can't... There's nothing else that I can do entirely in this room. There's a gigantic cross. There we go. Now that's more like it. If only I had found that earlier. Okay, problem is, still can't, is this not the living room? Is this not? TV screen is shattered in dozens of pieces. Too bad. I can't seem to do anything else with this. But I can look at a hand. Yep. That's a hand, all right. Yeah. There's a lot of blood. Like here and here. I figured there'd be something of importance. We have found the fuse. It was definitely an odd spot. It was by the arm. I thought it would have been like, you need to move. Because he made it sound like he hid under the couch. I thought I would have had to have flipped the couch. But we did get it. Still no clue where the hall area could be. I mean, unless they're counting this door. Well, I mean, yeah, we definitely need that one on. But I don't need that one. So we can kind of start moving this around. Anything here? It's the rotation aspect that is really getting me, because you clearly have to interact with things at all angles. And, like, you have to find... So there could be something like here, but you don't see it if you're looking at it from this angle, which makes it... You're kind of just spinning the camera around a lot. Or like in a scenario like this, like I just straight up can't see. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess they're trying to say it's the door, but maybe I'm wrong. So this isn't the one. What is it connected to? This? Huh? But there's no bulb. Huh. What did we turn power on? What did I do exactly? This door is locked. Oh. Okay. So we've got something. It's an almost empty bottle of vodka. Seems to be put here intentionally. Hidden, perhaps? Why is there an almost empty bottle of vodka? Okay. Cooking with gas some more. Or cooking with electricity. A torn notebook labeled Cassia's diary. The writing on every page is covered by crayon scribbles. Looks like a cutout, a photo of Grzegorz Chizowski was taped to the cover. I don't know who that is. How did you get in here? Sorry for taking the fuses. I freaked out when the white dress lady came. I also took any bulb I could find and cracked it to scare her away. But I wasn't in the grandpa and grandma's room. I'm not allowed there. Kid, you're making my life way harder. The door is locked. Children's bunk bed. Sheets on the top bed are kept tidy, while the bottom one is at disarray. Bizarre pile of furniture. Hard to imagine what purpose it could serve. Okay, but I need that light. So we are kind of trading issues. I don't think there's anything else here in this room that I can do, but this room I haven't checked entirely. So if I... Really? That... Interesting. Huh. I'll take it for now, because I clearly need to go into the other room in the first place. This door is locked, of course. Found an old ring. Will you keep it? Sure. What was... it's not looking good for old, green-coated bronze ring. There are runic insignias, inscribed on its head. Now, nothing like a gigantic eagle symbol with no negative connotation. Ooh, a wall unit made out of laminated board, broken and repaired multiple times. Who knows? Maybe, you know, maybe it's going off of something else. But it's not looking good. We also need to check just everything in the overall area. Like here. We need as many switches. An aluminum shower. Droplets of water trickle down the hose. The small faucet mounted to the wall is still functioning. What will you do? Fill the watering can? Water from the faucet slowly fills the metal container. Why am I doing that? Relatively clear ceramic basin. Faucet is still functional. I don't know what I would need a watering can for in this scenario. Pile of shattered light bulbs, crushed electrical fuses, seemingly pounded with a blunt weapon. The floor tiles in the vicinity are cracked, indicating that an extraordinary strength was used. Huh? Doesn't seem to work. I don't know what would be... Yeah, nothing else is in here, so... I have a bucket of water, and I don't know why. Now I have access to... And I can fall in a hole. Child diagnosis. Maisha Janowski displays intelligence, openness, eagerness to learn, and is interested in physical processes, especially electricity. He also tends to collect and play with objects related to electricity, such as batteries or light bulbs. Problems regarding difficulty understanding spelling, rules, and remembering facts outside of his interests are within the norm of a child his age. Is advised to be aware that his curiosity could create a situation that could put his health or life in danger if unattended for a long period of time. There's a disfigured small corpse in the wardrobe. It's chopped beyond recognition. Not looking good. There is still something apparently in the parents' bedroom. Also, I could technically get through there, but I can't. I don't know how exact that needs to be, but I don't know what else could be in here. I'm just wondering if it's counting the hole as something, because I technically haven't interacted with it. Let's find out. I am in the office. Hello. I tipped my hat, but I don't have one. For Christ's sakes, Thomas, you scared me. Thought I could be a stranger or something, so I shut the door. In this day and age, there's all sorts of dangerous people everywhere. How the hell did you get here? Oh, you know, I'm a neighbor. What if something bad was happening while they're gone? Now look, Thomas. The longer I look at these drapes, the prettier they seem. Everyone's gonna be jealous of my dress. Now don't mind me. I don't have much time. Gotta start sewing. I think she's insane. A bronze statue of a woman holding 2 jars. The nameplate says Woglind guarding the Renegold. The jar in her left hand is sealed. There is a small piece of paper in the other one. Oh, Rain Maiden Woglind, who careth a jar full of sacred water, I offer thou a betrothal ring as a sign that I renounce love for my time eternal. Grant me, a holy warrior, access to Reingold, so I may slay foes. So it needs a ring. The ring gently slides onto the woman's finger. A faint click of metal is heard from inside the statue, and it needs a jug of water. The jar lowers as it fills. A quiet mechanical groan accompanies the slight motion. The statue starts to tremble as the old mechanism sets it to motion. There's a safe mounted to the wall. You found a gun. A Bajka IZ-1312M. Of course I'll keep it. We've accelerated very quickly. Well, I have a gun. Come on, lady. Jeez. Okay, the door's unlocked at least. The office is now full of nothing. Okay, what? We're wasting time. Get out of there if you still don't have anything. I just found a rifle. It was hidden in some Nazi statue. It was for Nazis. Oh, jeez. You didn't come here for... Sure, then let me put it back where I took it from. Don't be childish. You got a new toy. Hooray. Now get back to the task. Any idea where the blueprints of yours are? Find them if you're gonna have to use that gun of yours. Shoot the padlock. Maybe there's a fuse down there. Maybe it's all a part of the plan. An old projector used to display images on slides. The basement is clear. A wardrobe loaded with summer clothes to be brought out in a couple months. I don't think they're gonna get brought out. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it ain't looking good. Port of dated housewares, too worn out to use, too good to throw out. Proudly presented by Sonka. Rafat, Sankowski, Magnum Opus, Partek, Moninsky, 2XD rendering. Oh. It's Sonka is the dev team. This is just them. 3D art. Very interesting. Steam integration, programming. Does that mean I'm done? Okay, so she's moved. Goodness gracious, what a mess. How am I supposed to find something here? Look all around. Zilch. Doesn't Janowska have any tailoring tools? Maybe the kids have some crayons and rulers. It's all I'll manage if I dig them up first. Not if I dig them up first.
Poważnie?
Okay. So if I move this, take that. It's getting very complicated. It's getting very zigzaggy. I take this, run back, because let's see, what room is this? The parents' room? Yeah, the parents' room. I don't need anything. Run back in here. Put in the light bulb. You gotta be kidding me. I hope that wasn't... Oh, thank... Oof. You found a slide. Will you keep it? Yeah, okay. That's what to say, like, it's not looking good. I think I... Don't clean it up yourself. Kids made the mess. They have to tidy it up. At least now I should find some pencils and rulers to make measures. Since that Janowska took the stupid padlock off, even she can be human sometimes. It's all coming together. There is still apparently something in here. We have it all together. That was the puzzle section of the Janowski house. And yeah, very well done. It was a very well done puzzle. It took me a little longer than I would like to say. But overall, I'd like to think it's very well done. Some of the puzzles were a little hard. But, you know, for it just being a demo, clearly probably a form of like playtest, kind of probably the devs playing in the space. I would like to think they did a very good job. I would do the tunnel, but the combat mechanics, from what I've heard on the Steam forum, is a little kind of meh. Not only that, but just the idea of just kind of cramming all of the combat in one chunk doesn't really interest me. I would much prefer to kind of see it integrated. Maybe with the next batch we'll do another highlight of the demo, because it would be very interesting to see it actually in play, you know, the combat amongst the survival elements. I don't need it to be separate. But to show off the demo, it felt like a good thing to play at least the puzzle part. But I highly recommend you checking out Holstin yourself. There will be a link down in the description below for anyone that is interested in playing it. And yeah, overall, highly recommend it. It is a beautifully done game. Very interesting with the style and the attention to detail and the physics and just the overall exploration aspect of the survival horror. Very well done. Again, not sure about the combat, but let's be honest, combat's probably not going to be the focus. With most survival horror, it's usually, you know, choose your fights wisely. So I could understand if it's like extremely annoying. So the idea of doing solely combat, again, does not interest me. It will be a very interesting title. The camera was, if I had to say one bad thing about the game, probably be the camera. It was a little blocky. It would rotate in kind of a 90-degree chunk. So it didn't feel very smooth. Which is a shame, because everything else about the game felt extremely smooth. So it just kind of stands out as a bit old-fashioned for such a newer, retro-style game. But maybe that's something that they'll fix. Again, this is just a demo. A lot of these things will probably be easily fixed, tweaked, and, you know, catered to specific interests. But, you know, keep an eye out. And of course, follow them on Steam, wishlist it. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the game. I would be interested to hear what you think. And of course, the support, liking and sharing the video, and of course subscribing, does help the channel out immensely. Your support is very valuable. And for those who are extra generous, much like Monstrostar, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. And of course, if you want to donate even just $1 a month, you know, it does help. Every little bit helps. Every follow, every subscribe, every share, every little bit that you do helps the channel. So thank you so much. And thank you again, Monstrostar. I know by the time this video comes out, you'll have probably already been a member for a couple weeks. Sadly, these videos do come out ahead of time, and by the time I see the donation come in, it's a little behind. So apologies, but an extra shout out once again to Monstrostar for being a Patreon member. Thank you so much. And if you enjoyed this video, hopefully I'll see you in the next one. See you then.